episode for season 7 for TKW Reels, and I have my third appearing guest on season 7, Becca Tapia, B-Taps, tap, tap, tap 3, tap your way to victory. And your topic is?
Dealing with change.
Yes, dealing with change. I know I said this back in season 6, that sometimes we change out of desperation, or sometimes we change out of inspiration. And what we fail to realize that we need to change, we can't be stagnant in life. I know you want to make the millions. I know you want to have those inventions. I know you want your name to be on a billboard, but you staying in your little nest of negativity, or just staying in your little nest of just nothingness, it's not going to allow you to grow, to move forward. We need to deal with it. Sometimes we don't want it, because sometimes we're just so comfortable staying in there that we don't want to move, because it's just so easy. But by you being stagnant, by you not wanting to change because you're afraid of being a little wobbly, of being a little unstable. I know that we feel being unstable. I know we all want stability in our lives, but we need to take that change, embrace that change, so that we can actually grow in life. So Becca, how have you dealt with change? What kind of change has come to you in the later year or months?
Well, I feel like change is happening more like in the next couple of months, like in the next, like going to college. I'm moving to Wisconsin, and that's clearly like very different from New York. So it's just like every day I'm just kind of like trying to psych myself out and like tell myself like it's not happening, it's not coming, but then I have to like remind myself like it is happening, and it is coming, and it's happening in like 3 months, and it's kind of scary, but it's just the truth. So.
Exactly, that is true. Change is scary. Because nobody wants to just switch from eating Doritos to eating sausages, right? Or just eating like platters of food. You know, you're just so familiar with doing one thing that you're just not ready. I know we all see this greater good in us. Like, we all see it. But then by us not being able to take that change, harness that change, develop that change, then how we're gonna grow? Honestly, people that created, you know, Steve Jobs creating the iPod, people like Derek Jeter becoming a baseball player, they had to face obstacles, they had to face challenges, and they knew that if they wanted to become this great thing, a baseball player, become this great inventor, then they had to change. It was scary. It was, because you have people doubting you. You have all these emotions coming to you that you don't know how to deal with, but you got to deal with them because it's change. We all have to grow with it. It is hard to change because we love being ourselves. How do you be yourself and change with time? Time is always moving. It's always going forward. So how do you be stagnant and grow? You can't. So with college, Becca, you're moving on. So how do you plan to deal with this change? Like, what? I know you're scared, but how do you plan to deal with it? Like, what's your plan of action?
I think just reminding myself like why I'm here, or like what I'm doing, like what is the purpose for like this change. I always have to remind myself that like good things will come from it. And it's temporary, but it's a good change.
Exactly, good change. I know we kind of want that stability in our life, like I said before, but if we worry about being judged or just falling down a few times, then we're going to be stuck in this path, in the past. We are meant to be better than the person that we were yesterday, be better than the person that we were a year ago, and be better than the person that we were 10 years ago. But how can we do that if we're not ready? We need that plan of action. And sometimes it's hard because it just hits you. It hits you like a meteor shower that you just see it. It just flashes beyond your eyes that you're not even ready. So if we want that change, if we are blessed with that change, then take it. Because you're not changing out of inspiration. It's going to cause you to change out of desperation because you can't live there. You can't stay there. So make your plan of action and change for the better. I know we all meant to change and become this greater good for the world. So make that change. Thank you.